Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the blue Aztecs, we have Sir Young Marshal. On bottom left side as the red Maltese, we have Cornelius Sulia. And again, this is annoying the crap out of me. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Let's take a look at the explorer's name. I was a little bit interested. Motel Chihu. Can't tell if that's randomly generated or that's actual somebody made name. And we got Francisco Zimenzi, which could be randomly generated. I have no idea. And when it comes to natives and map, we do have the House of Bourbon, which does give access to the Royal Musketeer. A Royal Musketeer defend king and country with his rapier and in melee and charged pistol. Royal Dragoon, elite French Dragoon that hits targets at a higher range and performs well in melee combat. And Royal Horseman, guard cavalry mercenary riding a heavy war horse that damages units while moving. So it's like sort of like tuck tuck tuck. Either way. And for the other native map, or natives on this map, got the House of Wiltensbach. It gives you access to the Mountain Trooper, a Bavarian skirmisher that can spot enemies recently damaged, gains higher range attack speed promotions, and the Chevalier, a light range cavalry with deadly hat attack, good against heavy cav, so Dragoon variant. We do now the Aztecs. Select this deck here. We've got villagers, high priest exaltation, calendar ceremony, more villagers, wood, gold, infinite gold. 3 warrior priests, coyote tactics, puma spearmen, slingers, and fencing school. More villagers, wood, warrior priests, smoking mirror, jaguar prowler knights, knights hit points, knight attack, arrow knights, and a handful of skull knights, infinite slingers, infinite jaguar prowler knights, the Zapok allies, Mayan allies, and the Great Temple of Skull Knights. So it looks like to me he have a deck more geared towards Skull Knights. I'm so surprised he didn't go for the 2020 hit point damage part of Knights upgrade. If he gone for both of these. Also, that does not affect Skull Knights? I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it does. Either way, let's take a look at the Maltese. Maltese deck involves 3 villagers, 2 Camelot churches, ship a number of church wagons, allow you to establish this church in your towns. So adds to build limits, so that gives you up to 3 churches. German tongue, ship a commander wagon, number of settler wagons, enables the commander to recruit them. 2 settler wagons, 1 commandery. That's a pretty good card. That's basically 4 villagers and a command post. Merchants Republic grants resources for past and future control of trading routes. Improves the yield by 30% and provides 20% of all resources you've already earned. Jeez. So you don't have to go for that immediately, but could give you a good payout. Exotic hardwoods. Establish ironmongers. Villagers gather from coin mines faster. And stone masons. Settlers construct buildings faster. I think he may be a bit more of a turtle playstyle based on what I can see. Wing on core constructions. Settlers gather all natural resources faster, especially when nearby town center, outpost, or commandery. Medicine. Cords of wood. Oh, medicine. Villagers train faster and cheaper. Wood, gold. Unique Maltese church improvements. Flamethrowers. Ships 1 foundry wagon equips flamethrowers with a fire throwers with a flamethrower. So you get an upgraded flamethrower. Huh. Advanced arsenal. Spice trade. Viturosia. Arrives fast, makes settlers and town centers significantly cheaper. Sovereign Order of Malta, unique Maltese attack and hit points increase. Squires, military builders work faster, especially forts. And a fort. 2,000 wood first time you send it, then 1,300 after. So 1300 is about average, but the first one is better. Rushing Tongue ships commander wagon and powerful number order oak panic checks, enables commanders to recruit them. Rockets equips your fire throws for rockets in addition to all your other weapons, so you get a noob tube. Rocket inflict bonus damage against all infantry and has significantly more range. Flint rockets grants you centers a powerful charge rocket attack, so you get more noob tubes. Heavy fortifications. We don't see anything that particularly affects commanderies, but I'm not sure. And 2 fort wagons. I do got a commandery now being plotted up here. The back of the commandery is same as an outpost. We got the various natives or guardians following the Aztec leader around with his Eagle Scout. And something I noticed weird as well. I thought I saw like there may be 2 separate trade routes here. I saw what looked like one guy going this way, one guy going another way, or I could be going crazy. Nope, just one. Oh yeah, and I already talked about the natives. Looks like the Aztecs may go for straight doggo here. It looks like both sides are designed for eco. Aztecs is pop cap. He's going for a fast fortress age. He has 5 warrior priests on the field. So you probably need to go for another warrior priest here. And let's see and he's going for the calendar. Right now, this calendar is providing, it says -5 resources per second, but that's, I'm pretty sure, 5 resources on food and gold. So it's basically 10 resources per second. Pretty good collection rate on these warrior priests. Each one is technically a ×2 villager onto the community plaza, but in this case it will be providing 2 resources per second, which is actually still pretty good. He will obtain himself a little bit XP, which is not bad. I don't know why, I like the treasures that provide XP the most. Because I'm a bit too greedy when it comes to shipments. Well, let's go to fast forward a little bit since both sides are ecoing up, as it's time for some collection research as well. That was find the commander wagon. We got now some hospital kills or sentinels. Those are crossbows. Got a good number of noble huts now put on the field. We'll see one from the noble hut age up. Now it's going for spice trade. Nope, now it's going for the Maltese design for advanced foundries. If he ever has trouble with these hussars, you can always hit the big button in the town center to get a handful of jaguar warriors. Now trying to hit those villagers. Notice we got one of the villagers here. Now got jaguar warriors fancy 4. Jaguar warriors are a heavy infantry unit that does bonus damage versus the standard anti-cavalry, anti-shock, but they also do bonus damage versus infantry. Oh, just heavy infantry? They don't do bonus. I thought they did bonus damage versus heavy infantry. Do all infantry rather than just heavy. Huh. Must be going crazy. I could have sworn they were just ×3 damage versus all infantry. Another reason why the Aztecs have no counter versus any sort of shock infantry, let alone, not to mention crossbows and not shock infantry versus skirmishers, archers, crossbows. They have no counter to the mass light infantry. Sure, coyoteers can fight them with reduced received damage, but the problem is they still take a lot of damage on approach, and just mix a couple musketeers, and then they will get buffed. Got a good number of arrow knights on the point of view, starting to siege down the commandery. Arrow Knights are a good archer unit. Their damage is not that great versus infantry. They just offer really good range. They're more meant to siege down structures, as well as artillery pieces. They're meant to be a counter unit, counter building, counter artillery. And that's it. Don't build a whole large number of them. Only to build them in small numbers. We have a handful of sentinels, which is a musketeer variant. Also can construct stuff. Jaguar warriors advancing forward. Does gun that one down. It does have all 10 of his warrior priests onto the plaza now, providing -10, which in other words, -20 resource per overtime for his age up. So he's going to have a free age up relatively soon. Yep, he has a free age up now. Oh yeah, I can highlight here. It's down to 300 food. Look at this. Look at this. And now it's going to age up. Of course, it will start reducing the cost of Imperial Age, but maybe it's a good idea to switch this off into, say, a bit of EXP, so get a bit more. Yep, there it goes. Go for the EXP now. Arrow Knights are on siege down this commandery. Falls back, getting a bit of chip damage there. You can always go for the big buttons as well if he gets enough resources. The first big button for a handful of Jaguar warriors is 480, which is their entire cost, but just in food, and also deploys pretty quickly, and it goes to your shipment point, your military shipment point. The Arrow Knights are finding a handful of arrows there. While they can hit infantry, they're not good at that. Crossbows going to get overran by the Jaguar Knights. He does call the handful of Skull Knights, so now he has an immediate spawn of Skull Knights, which can do some serious damage. He's not really paying attention to well. He's trying to push down the Noble Hut. There's another Noble Hut still back here. And Skull Knights, they love to get in the melee range. They are very good at bashing stuff in. He still has the EXP shipment in. He's not going for an infantry shipment of slingers. And now got the Explorer going down. The Sentinel's not being pursued. He has broken through. Now he's going to start torching down. He does have a good amount of promotion on a couple of those Jaguar Knights. And Jaguar Knights do have excellent siege damage. 36 not excellent. Skull Knights have 100. That is absurd. He still just have EXP at the moment. He has not gone for this year to improve their collection rate of the warrior priest by 10%. The general still lying on the ground. Shipment of wood now coming on in. Now got a big line of palisade walls trying to go on up. The Aztec does have age advantage. The Maltese is currently vying for more villagers, more so Sentinels or Hospitaliers. Sentinels. Of course, a Musketeer variant. Jaguar Warriors will do some good damage, but he's going for a good number of Slingers, which are, of course, a Archaic Archer variant. Oops, sorry, hit my microphone again. Hit it pretty good this time. I don't compare them to skirmishers. I more compare them to our archaic archers. Right now they're champion. Their damage output's still not great. They do 24 damage versus heavy. These guys do 39 damage at range versus everything. These guys do have a little bit extra range. A couple cards could make them even a little bit better as well. Got an outpost here.
Yes?
He's not going for a pair of falconets. Trio of falconets. Does have 3 shipments available. He knows fighting against lords from Aztecs. If they still keep bashing their heads against each other here, he could pass out a fortress here, maybe. He has 3 shipments. I'm not sure he's saving up for the shipments. Fire throws would be half bad, a grenadier variant. So maybe going for a good number of grenadiers, since the area is a pretty big choke point, so AoE attacks will be useful, such as from falconets. He does have currently fighting against a good number, only 7 arrow knights, which meant for just an adequate number of counter for siege. That's about it. And he's going for more of these slinger shipments. Nice thing as well, he does have the native allies here. They don't, unlike the infinite native allies, these only give you 1 level upgrade rather than 2 levels of upgrade to champion level. Of course, it does give you more. You can bring them twice still, which is still significant. Falconets now seems to fire from the arrow knights. Very good. He's got to keep these arrow knights alive, however. He doesn't have any replacements. Slingers getting some great damage here. Slingers do have a good rate of fire, though. Problem is they have low damage. Their attack speed is 1.5 compared to standard 3, so they actually could have rate of fire. Less like the overkill stuff. So they're doing some good work there, but then again, they severely outnumber his opponent. The Aztecs right now at 140 population, the Maltese one at 95. Falcon has received quite a bit of damage there. And I should be able to break on through. He's got to make sure he sets these guys to maximum attack range in order to avoid any counter bombardment from the arrow knights.
Yes.
More veterans sitting in the sphere. Falconets now firing, trying to get some damage there on the slingers. Another round of falconets here. They're not firing at the moment. He needs to get them firing. And Red does cast some GG. I guess Red cast GG, but he's not back on the game. I'm going to fast forward. Going for churches. I'm not sure what he's doing. Blue casting GG. I'm not sure what that was about, but either way, this is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.